y'all, and welcome back to Keep It Glossy. You know what? It's been a minute, so give me a pass. Let's get started. All right, so if you checked out my haul a little while ago, my latest Ulta haul, you would have seen that I flipped out when I got my hands on this palette finally, but when I popped it open, amazing. So we have to do a look, right? So let's go ahead with our first color. But of course, before all that, we're just going to get our face ready a little bit. So as always, get some primer spray and prime that face. All right, so for our first color, we're going to do this color down here called Switched Off. So go ahead and put some on your brush. All right, so we're going to start at the beginning of our eyelid. And at this point, we want to gauge how far up we want to go. I think I want to go a little high tonight, so I'm going to stop it right here, just below my brow. So go ahead and tap it on, just like this, all the way to the end. And I'm going to swoop it over, just like this. Tap, 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 and swoop it over. Ooh, cute. Okay, so now that that color is on, let's go ahead to our second color. And for our second color, we're going to do this color up here called Virtual Violet. So go ahead and put some on your brush. All right, so we're going to go right next to that first color we laid down. Tap it on, just like this. Tap, tap, tap. If you need to add some more onto your brush, go ahead and do that. Tap, tap, tap. And then start blending it into your second color, just like this. Just moving it into that second color that we laid down. And kind of blend them together, just like that. It's okay if they're layered on top of each other. All right, so this might look a little crazy right now, but like I always say, trust the process. So let's go on to color number 3. All right, so for our third color, we're going to do this color down here called Camera On. So wet your brush with a little primer water and go ahead and put some color on your brush. All right, so we're going to go right next to that second color, lightly tapping it on to start all the way to the top, defining that line and making it clean, just like this. And start blending it into that second color, just like this. And then fill it in. All right, for our fourth and final color, we're going to do this color right here called Rave Length. So again, wet your brush and let's get some on our brush. Okay, so we're going to go from the inner out into that third color. So start on the inner. Whoo, love it. Define your line. And go into that third color. Just like this. All right, so now that all of our colors are on, now we can go back and see if we want to go over any of the colors to define them a little bit more. I think I'm going to go ahead and go over each color. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back. All right, and this is how it should look. I'm loving it. So let's go on to everything else. Okay, so for our next step, we're going to go ahead and do our brows. So let's go ahead and brush them. And then we're just going to go fill them in, starting at the beginning and going in an upward motion just like this. And we're going to do this all the way to the end, just filling in any bare spots we might see. All right, so next we're going to do our eyelashes and our waterline. So if you have falsies, then go ahead and put them on. If you have extensions like I do, just go ahead and fluff them up and just make sure everything is in line. And if you don't have either and you use mascara, go ahead and put that on now. Okay, so the next step is, of course, eyeliner. So we're going to do our waterline starting at the inner and going all the way out. Just like this, all the way to the end. Then I take some black matte shadow on a brush like this, and I just go over top of my eyeliner. Just like that, all the way to the end. All right, so now that all those steps are done, let's go ahead and do our foundation. So, like I've been using for my past few videos, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me, and this one is the Dewy and Smooth. Sometimes I'll use this one, the Matte and Poreless, but ever since I came across this one, I just love it. So I'm going to put this on and then I'll be back. Okay, so now it's time for our blush. So I'm going to try this Milani Supercharged Cheek and Lip Multi-Stick. If y'all saw my latest Ulta haul, you'll know why I had to break it down like that. So let's go ahead and put this on. All right, so I popped it open. Just bear with me. I've never used something like this before. So I'm just assuming it just... Ooh, okay. Let's just do one side to see. Let me get my blush brush. Okay. Did you just see that? What? Okay. Oh. Okay, they're onto something. Yeah, I love that. I might have did a little too much. All right, so now that that blush catastrophe is over, you know what? I think it turned out great. So let's go ahead and choose a lip color, and then I'll be back with a finished look. But first, let me show you the lip color I chose. And we're going to do the new one, Mademoiselle. So pretty. I wanted something light because I just really want this eye look to pop. So that's why I'm going with the lighter color. But if you feel that maybe a darker color would be better, I mean, go ahead. Do whatever you choose. It's your face, right? And here is your finished look. I love it. I think it came out great. Well, thanks so much for joining me tonight. And always remember, keep it glossy. Mwah.